Hi, you guys, it's me, Kaya. I just want to let you guys know as a preface that I am just not feeling good. But I'm still making a YouTube video for you guys because I promised. So here I am. My stomach is like literally killing me. I feel like I got food poisoning or something. But all that aside, let's get to the video. Um, the topic is what's the difference between trans women and drag queens. And I just want to say that there is a difference because drag queens, I have a really high respect for them, but they aren't women and they only do it for performance art or because they want to break the gender binary, and I really respect that. But they aren't women because they don't identify that way, and they they're really good at what they do. They they hyperbolize what being a woman is. But also I feel like over time, I mean, women have kind of picked up on it because like with like makeup, women have like picked up like contouring and just everything that like drag queens do. Maybe not as like dramatic, but like they're starting to pick up on it, and we can learn a lot from drag queens because they have just so much confidence. But the difference between them and trans women are that they aren't women. And once they take the makeup off and the dresses and whatever they're wearing, they're still men and they live as men. But trans women, we don't get a break. We're always putting on makeup and we're always trying to meet the impossible standards of what women are, and we're constantly harassed, and we can't just take off the girls' clothes and blend into society because that's not who we are. And we face constant harassment as well, and we struggle to get jobs because we're living as women full time. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, they don't understand what we're doing, and there's a lot of stigmatized ideas of trans women. Like, for example, a lot of people think that automatically we're perverts and we're doing this because it turns us on. Like, no. And they think that we're gonna do horrible things in the women's bathroom. And I'm not a parent, but I can kind of understand where the maternal instinct kind of blinds them, because I'm on hormones and I'm starting to feel the maternal instinct, and I have the desire to protect children and to possibly have children one day. But the thing about it is that they need to really just take a step back and like really like think about it, because I worked at Walmart for almost 2 years. It'll be a year that I came to this Walmart in May, and nothing bad has happened in the restroom. All I'm trying to do in the restroom is just go in and out, and now I'm just ranting about the restroom problems, but there is a big difference between being a drag queen and being a trans woman, because trans women are always um, doing their best to aesthetically look like women, because we are women and we're trying to express that. But drag queens, it's temporary. But there's also something you have to take into consideration, because some trans women did start as drag queens, and please don't mix that up, because it kind of makes sense, because being able to like be your true self for a while, it's really nice. And so they were drag queens before, and that doesn't make them less valid as trans, and that doesn't make drag queens not a thing, because they are a thing and they constantly exist, and they keep breaking the binary. So, also, there's a lot of different shades of drag queens, because I know one of my friends, Brayden, I asked Brayden if he ever like considered like transitioning, and he was just like, no, I've thought about it, but it's just not for me. And he dresses up in clothes that could be perceived as feminine, but that doesn't make him any less of what he identifies as. And I don't know. I don't know if you're getting this, or if I'm totally just putting my points across your like head. But I'm trying to explain it as best as I can, and I could talk about this all day. But yeah, there is a big difference between being trans and being a drag queen, because drag queens are just trying to perform, and being a drag queen for the night, it's not something they don't, most drag queens don't want to like take estrogen and actually like change their bodies into women. They don't want, they most of them don't want to do that. They just um, they change their bodies temporarily, like they tuck and they use makeup to look like the way they do. And I hope that makes sense. Like, trans women, they go through a lot of surgeries and they take hormones, but also I want to point out that they don't have to do those things. They just do their thing. It's literally, the binary has all sorts of shades of gray and shades of black and white. Like, it's just so, it's not constant at all. That's what I'm trying to say, is that the binary has no limits, because there are people like Brayden who dress up the way he does, and there are trans women who like their facial hair and they like to dress tomboyish. There's just so many different shades of being trans and that, or being drag queens, and that doesn't make them any less valid than the other people. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment them down below. And I just hope that it was educational, because that's all I'm trying to do is educate you. And I love you guys so much, and you guys help me with so much. And that's why, even though I'm feeling like crap, I'm still doing this. And I just want to put out content for you. And now I'm trying to upload a new video every Monday. So we'll see how it goes. And make sure to check the description box below for my social media links and my P.O. box, because I want to hear from you and I want to stay in your guys' life. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next video.